So yesterday, while perusing Breitbart, as I tend to do, I see this weird report about apparently Trump was bad-mouthing base Florida man Ron DeSantis. Why? Now, I saw this before on Getter a short while before I saw the Breitbart one. Story goes that Trump was saying something about the NOD, about certain politicians not having the cojones to just say they took the stupid thing, something like that, something really innocuous. And the media decided to spin this as Trump in a thinly veiled way taking shots at DeSantis. Now, God bless the conservatives, they deem themselves the smarter bunch between them and the lefties, and they are, I agree, but occasionally I do see them fall for the silly-ass propaganda pushed by the lemming-like mongoloids of those at the New York Times, for example, because a whole bunch of them on Getter was saying, oh, Trump is pushing the NOD, he's been compromised, he's been bought off by fuzz, you know, the usual kind of guff you hear from those who are a bit out there. And so it falls to someone like me to, politely smack them over the head and get them back to the side of sanity. So I said to them, listen, chaps, cut this purity crap out. This is bad for business. If the hill you choose to die on is for a politician who doesn't support the NOD, you are not going to find one. That is a bad hill to die on. You will die alone because there aren't any. Not Trump, not Rand Paul, not DeSantis. They all support the stupid thing. The best thing you can hope for is to find one who does not support the mandates. And there's a fair few like that. That's the best you can hope for the top-notch conservative candidate. So rather than focusing on this little niche, focus on more important issues like the economy, curbing inflation, regaining energy independence, fixing the border, wiping the Democrats off the face of the earth in the up-and-coming midterms. Happy things. Seems to have worked, wasn't much like comment, so at least people read it. But getting back to the report, which was anonymous, apparently was connected to the New York Times. New York Times is not exactly Trump-friendly country, so I have my doubts. And as far as why they would do this, the slimy bunch of bastards pulling this crap, well, that's an easy one to answer. Trump and DeSantis are the sort of head honchos of the Trumpian-style wave of republicanism right now, and the media class have no idea how to handle it. They can't beat them, so they have to resort to slimy tactics like divide and conquer. Classic strategy, one anyone can easily see, even if you are blind in one eye and hanging upside down. Well, drunk. But while the story is obviously bogus bait, it doesn't exactly make any sense what the corporate press is trying to spin here. First off, DeSantis has come out and said that if Trump is running, he won't throw his hat into the ring. So Trump doesn't have anything to fear from DeSantis. There was talks of him being chosen as vice president. I'm going to side with Sticks here. I don't think that's a good idea either. He's doing great work in Florida, not to mention he is pissing off the lefties just by doing his job well, and it gives them endless sleepless nights, so good times. Secondly, and this is the main reason why I find this absurd, is it's Trump. Now, I don't know if people are aware of this. Trump tends to be kind of outspoken. He's got fuck you money and an enormous following. He has a tendency to go anywhere and tell people to their faces what he thinks of them. So for an anonymous source to say he is suddenly shit-talking one of the top Republican hopefuls due to some made-up disagreement by an anonymous source that the corporate media thinks he might have with DeSantis, yeah, that doesn't exactly fit the character mold, so best to give this kind of story a bit of a miss. And that's all for today. Until next time.